truly am sorry that we could not all be together in our beautiful courtroom on Madison Avenue. We're just not doing in-person admissions at this time, but I certainly hope that that fact will not take away from the significance and importance of this moment in your professional and personal lives. So the first thing we're going to do this afternoon is I am going to call upon Ms. Veronica Guerrero, who is counsel to the Character and Fitness Committee. Ms. Guerrero.
Thank you. May it please the court. Good afternoon. I, Veronica Guerrero, counsel to this court's Committee on Character and Fitness, am honored to present 43 applicants to the court for admission to the bar. Each of these applicants has met all of the requirements necessary for admission to the state of New York's bar. Further, I am pleased to report that the committee has examined the records of each and every candidate here today. Accordingly, and on behalf of the committee, I certify that each applicant here this afternoon does possess the requisite character and fitness to merit admission to the bar of the state of New York. Therefore, I do hereby move for their admission.
Well, thank you very much for your motion, and I have had an opportunity to speak to my other colleagues prior to getting on the bench, and we're very happy to grant your motion. And Ms. Guerrero, we would ask you to please, on behalf of all of us, thank the members of the Character and Fitness Committee who have taken of their time to review the applications of these candidates and interview the candidates and presented us with this group for application for admission this afternoon. I would now like to call upon the clerk of our court, Susana Rojas, who will administer the oath of office. You're on mute, Ms. Rojas.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Let's try this again. Good afternoon, Justice Cabinet. Good afternoon, candidates. I will administer the oath in the form of a question, and at the end, I will ask you to please unmute your microphones and respond by saying "I do" if you agree with the oath. At this point, I ask everyone to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly swear or affirm to support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and to faithfully discharge the duties of the office of Attorney and Counselor at Law to the best of your ability? Please respond by saying "I do." Unmute your microphone.
I do.
Congratulations, attorneys. You may lower your right hand and please mute your microphones. Thank you.
And if those of us in the court could unmute your microphone so we can give our new attorneys a round of applause to congratulate them. Congratulations to all of you. At this time in the ceremony, it is our tradition for one of the justices to make a few welcoming remarks to all of you. And this afternoon, that honor falls to my colleague, the Honorable Sally Ann Scarpula.
Thank you, Justice Kapnick, and good afternoon, Council. And I'm very excited to be one of the first to actually call you that. On behalf of my fellow justices, I welcome you as members of the Bar of the State of New York. What a wonderful achievement for you and your loved ones. I know that getting to this point has involved a lot of hard work, perseverance, and sacrifice. And your commitment to becoming a lawyer has been made so much harder because of the pandemic. I am sure that many, if not all of you, spent part of your law school experience learning remotely, and even now have not been to a courtroom, and maybe some of you haven't even been to an office or don't expect to be working in an office full time. I have to tell you, that's a sea change from even 5 years ago. So most especially during these new and unprecedented times, the practice of law is so important. And I think, like me, you will find that practicing law is challenging and sometimes frustrating, but you'll find that it's ultimately very extremely rewarding and very fulfilling. So, as you begin your practice, I have some tips and hints, and I urge you to do these things. First, be diligent. Put in the time and the effort to do your best for your clients and for the legal profession. Be thoughtful and creative with your lawyering. Keep in contact with your clients, your adversary, and the court. Ghosting is not allowed. Meet your deadlines. Always remember that for your clients, and particularly the issues that you are dealing with for your clients are the most important thing for them. Never forget that. Be principled. Make sure that you maintain your legal practice ethically. Don't cut corners. Treat your clients, your adversaries, and the court with the same respect and the courtesy with which you want to be treated. And I know you've all heard the lawyers are shark jokes and lawyers are this jokes and that jokes. We don't want to perpetuate that. We want to perpetuate lawyers are superhumans with a big S on their chests, doing righteous and good things. So please be ethical and make sure that's the reputation that we maintain. Be righteous. As a lawyer, you are in a unique position to protect, preserve, and strengthen our human community. Stand up for humankind and use your skills, these precious skills that you've taken so many years to learn, not only for your clients, but also for the public good. Do pro bono work. Volunteer your time and legal talents to assist people and organizations who have a lot of need, but little or no means. Honestly, really honestly, I have found that volunteer gives me so much joy and makes me feel so good. And I think you will find that too. Show our human community that lawyers should be admired for their dedication to bettering the human condition. Be grateful and show your gratitude. Always remember how lucky you are to have the opportunity to practice law and to engage in a lucrative and fulfilling career. Many, many people do not have that same opportunity. Be grateful to your loved ones and anyone who supports and mentors you as you begin your career and throughout your career. Remember, no one succeeds on their own. And as stated most succinctly by Justice Thurgood Marshall, none of us got to where we are solely by pulling up our bootstraps. We got here because somebody, a parent, a teacher, an Ivy League crony, or a few nuns, bent down and helped us pick up our boots. As you move through your career and become more and more experienced, please remember to pen down and pick up somebody and help somebody else pick up their boots too. And as Justice Kapnick said, I wish that we were all here in this ceremony in the beautiful First Department courtroom. It is so awesome. It's inspiring. It's beautiful. You will walk in and feel very, very proud to be a lawyer. We can't do it right now. We're hoping hopefully by the fall, we'll be able to do live swearing in. I see everyone on my Teams invite, and you all look like a great group, but I wish that we were all here in person. I encourage you anyway to come down to this courthouse. Whenever it's open and you can in the future, particularly come down here at a time when your love for the law is flagging. And I know, like me, you will have a period of time or some day or some week or some month when your love of being a lawyer and of the law is flagging. This beautiful building is so inspiring. And when you enter it, I hope you will be reinvigorated and remember this great virtual day and with my virtual courtroom background, which marks the beginning of your journey. We wish you good luck and good lawyering. Thanks.
Thank you so much, Justice Scarpula, for those meaningful, inspiring remarks. This admission ceremony is now concluded and court is adjourned. The judges will now leave the team's program, and best of luck, good rewarding career to all of you. We all wish. Thank you.